Broadcasting from Studio 300 on Cal Poly's campus, you're watching Mustang News.
Welcome to Mustang News. I'm Kenny Campbell, and today we are going to talk with a member of the Cal Poly men's tennis team. The team is currently ranked number 58 in the nation, but they're off to a bit of a rough start at 3-4. Recently, though, they beat LMU 6-1, and they had a challenging but rewarding weekend in Texas, where they got to face number 2 in the nation, TCU, and SMU. Thanks for joining us today, Dan. It's a pleasure to have you here. Why did you choose tennis, and how did you reach the elite level of college?
Well, Kenny, thanks for having me. And I chose tennis because, my parents, growing up, put me in all different kinds of sports, and they wanted me to be exposed to all these different sports, and choose for myself what I wanted to do. And when the time came, I chose tennis, and just throughout my high school days and just every day putting in that work and playing all these tournaments around the country got me to where I am today, and really, really happy to be here.
I noticed that you developed a one-handed backhand instead of a two-handed. What made you make that decision?
I just thought it looked cool, so I just kind of went for it and practiced it a lot, and it actually turned out to help me out a little bit. So I like it. So yeah.
Awesome.
That's why.
I heard that you had a weekend matches in Texas against TCU and SMU, which I mentioned previously. How'd those go?
Unfortunately, those were a little bit rough. We played TCU. They're number 3 in the nation. And it's just like a whole nother level of tennis. I mean, they are so deep, and they have some guys that are top 500 in the world just professionally, and they come and play college for free. And I don't want to say it's not fair, but to an extent, there's just so much we can do, And we learned a lot against them, and we played SMU at their home facility, which is one of the best facilities in the nation, and it's basically like the size of Mott Gym that we have here, except just for tennis, and it's twice as nice, so it was pretty sweet. But yeah, it was just we learned a lot, and it was just a great experience just to see that type of tennis. So.
Okay, Dan, so you said you're part of Block P, which is a program on campus where college athletes get involved in the community. Can you explain to everyone what that is and what you do to help people out?
Yeah, sure. So I'm involved in Block P, which is it's at other campuses. It's called Student Athlete Advisory Committee, and what we do is we're the bridge between student athletes, students on campus, professors, and also the community. So we do a lot of volunteering, and we do a lot of programs that help people out in SLO and also in greater surrounding area. So we do a lot of work with Salvation Army and lots of coin drives.
Thank you for being here today, Dan. It was a pleasure having you here. And thanks everyone for joining us on Mustang News. I'm Kenny Campbell. Please sure to join us next time for more news.